I'd like to introduce Alice from the United States, who takes LDN for fibromyalgia. Thank you for joining me, Alice.
Thanks for having me.
Could you tell me when you first started to notice your symptoms?
Back in 2008, and, well, actually, first the pain was in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, quite a while ago.
So how would you say your condition was before you found LDN?
I was getting medical, nerve ablations on my back pain because it was so severe, and they stopped working for me, and I must have seen a dozen different orthopedic, neurologists, physical therapists, acupuncture, tons of different alternative and traditional doctors, and nothing really helped me at all for my back pain.
Mm-hmm. What would you?
So I was really stuck.
What did your pain level score? 10 being the highest. What would you say your pain level was at that time?
Oh, it was, it wasn't always a 10, but it would get up to a 10, where to the point where I couldn't move and I was screaming and I was, and I went to the emergency room at one point because it was so severe.
Mm-hmm. When were you diagnosed with fibromyalgia?
That was in 2008.
Mm-hmm. And you also said about Lyme's disease?
Yes, I didn't find out about that until 2012, so yeah, about 2 years ago.
And what medication were you taking?
Medication?
Mm-hmm.
Lots of different medications. At what point do you want to, which medications do you want to know about?
Before you started LDN, what would you say your regime of medications were?
Oh, I took Cymbalta. I took Flexeril, like muscle relaxant. I took Aleve a lot. Still do take that a bit. I would take Vicodin sometimes. Those are the main ones, I think.
Mm-hmm. And how did you hear about LDN?
I had a friend who was taking it, and she just told me that it really changed her life, and other people who had taken it changed their life. So it was through her, and then I saw her doctor.
Mm-hmm. And was it easy to get a prescription?
Well, from that particular doctor, that it was, but in some ways easy, but he doesn't take insurance, he costs a lot of money, and in that way, not so easy.
Mm-hmm. So when did you start the LDN?
I started at the end of 2009.
And when you first started, did you have any introductory side effects?
Sorry, what was that?
Did you have any side effects when you first started?
Oh, it made me drowsy, but I take it at night, so that wasn't a big deal.
And how long did it take before you noticed anything?
It took a few months to really notice any difference.
You say a few months. How many would you say?
At least 2.
Right. That's still quite quick. Most of the doctors that I've interviewed say it's around 4 months. So you did well there. So explain to me how you felt once you started taking LDN.
Well, I didn't notice overnight just a change, but my pain would kind of come and go, but I just noticed it wasn't as severe.
Mm-hmm.
It's this particular back pain that I'm still talking about. And I was sleeping better too, which, helps everything. But it just wouldn't get so severe, and I wasn't completely better, and I'm still not, but it took away that extremely severe pain that needed that narcotic medicine, which I hated to take, so I didn't have to do that anymore, and I didn't have to get the nerve ablations anymore.
Well, that's good. What would you say your pain levels go up to now?
I've done a lot of other things too. So, I mean, it's not just LDN going on with me, but they can still get pretty high, but they're much lower, like more like a 5.
That's good. And what other things do you do?
I'm taking a lot of different herbs for my Lyme disease, and I take antibiotics for Lyme disease. I take a lot of supplements. I noticed the LDN helps most with this particular nerve pain in my back, but I get like arthritis pain. It doesn't seem to do much for it. But the 1 week I didn't take LDN, my pain was so bad that I didn't even know what to do. I'd forgotten to put it into my pill sorter, and I was in agony. So I know that I'd be so much worse without it.
Well, that's a good testimony in itself, isn't it? You know, to try without it. What would you say to other people with fibromyalgia who are thinking of trying LDN?
I would definitely say to try it because it has almost no side effects compared to other medicine that they try and give people with fibromyalgia. It has a lot of side effects that people don't like, and that it can help with sleep, which is huge for fibromyalgia. And to just give it a try and really see if it works because it's so safe and you know, it's really helped me. I couldn't live. I really can't live without it.
Well, that is wonderful. I'm so pleased for you. Well, thank you very much for sharing your story with us. It's very inspirational.